Edmund Bartlett, Minister of Tourism, Jamaica.
Yeah, well, good afternoon, and thank you very much for taking a moment to speak to Breaking Travel News today.
Thank you, Chris.
We're here at World Travel Markets in London on the first day of the show. How would you describe the mood in Caribbean tourism at this time of year?
Well, Caribbean tourism is on the rise. Of course, we have been having to deal with the recent issues of some climatic events, but the essence of the Caribbean remains, and more than 90% of the Caribbean had no experience at all with regards to those events. So Caribbean tourism is alive, it's well, it's kicking, the experiences are still very strong and come to mind, and we still remain the safest area on earth for tourism.
And Jamaica itself was untouched, or relatively untouched by the hurricanes. There's been no damage to the hospitality product there?
Absolutely none. In fact, we're growing and growing exponentially. We've added a number of new rooms, we've added new attractions, and we are driving some new experiences, particularly gastronomic experiences and health and wellness experiences, as well as a deeper and stronger entertainment and music experience. So Jamaica is buzzing. I must tell you, we're growing at double digits now, which is the best we have done for more than 2 decades. And we are seeing more cruise arrivals, and we're seeing a different demographic also emerging. The millennials have become a very strong feature of the Jamaican guest list in the last couple of years.
You've got a fabulous product on the island. It's also easy to get there as well. You're adding new airlift. I believe last time we spoke you were welcoming more product from Germany as well.
Yes.
How important is Europe as a source market?
Well, Europe is first a key source market, one of the 3 legacy markets for Jamaica. Of course, the US, the Canada, and then Europe. And we are excited about the growth out of the UK, which has been very strong. In fact, growing somewhere in the region of about 30% over the last 4 years, and growing even more. And Germany has picked up nicely. We're doing extremely well out of Germany, and the partnerships that we've established with a number of the huge tour operators such as TUI have done extremely well to drive greater traffic into our area. But we also are interested in getting back on track with Russia. And we had good discussions today, with Russian partners, and we're looking forward to a 2018 winter season when, there will be a resumption of flights into Jamaica from Russia.
Okay, that's excellent news. And we're into November now, so it's just around the corner for the UNWTO event. I know there's been a tremendous amount of preparation for that. What's on the agenda when the world gathers in Jamaica in just a couple of weeks now?
Well, the agenda is going to be packed, but it's going to be focusing heavily on, first of all, climate resilience in the region, and how do we deal with resilience on a broader scale in relation to disruptive events, which are now taking place, it seems, almost to the day in different parts of the world. It is true that the Caribbean has been exempted, perhaps by way of better organization or maybe good fortunes, from some of these major global disruptions, but we don't know. And technology today and the way communication has changed means that it could happen to you anytime. So we need to build our capacity to respond, and to respond quickly, and to restore immediately after any serious shocks of this nature happen. So the Caribbean is going to spend some time on the first day of the conference on the whole business of the future of tourism in the Caribbean. And in that discussion, we'll be looking at the issues of resilience and the issues of how do we retain more of the tourism dollar in the region. The rest of the conference will be focused heavily also on putting resources to ideas. And this is one of the reasons why the multilateral financial institutions are all partnering with us in this process. Because it is the first conference that will have a confluence of all the key partners that make tourism happen. The World Bank, the IDB, the IFC, and the IIC, and the Chinese Investment Corporation, the Japanese Investment Corporation are all part of this financial network that will be there. Then we will have the cruise lines that are talking about cruise tourism, and the airlines talking about aviation and air connectivity. And then we have the hoteliers who are going to be talking about accommodation. And we have the disruptors too, Airbnb and Uber. And then we're going to be having a discussion on smart destination and smart tourism. And for that there will be a major expo that will be running concurrent with the conference. And the big names in the AI business and those who are looking at how do we make for a more seamless experience in your destination by the use of technology will be there. So a complete picture of what tourism will look like and how the Caribbean will focus itself to become relevant and to remain top of mind in the eyes of the demographics of the world.
Certainly
but critically, to close off that, is the outcome. The outcome is intended to be a declaration, a document which will then define a blueprint for sustainability, and hopefully the ideas therein will help to inform the next millennial goals that the UN will set, and also provide the basis for the future publications from the UNWTO.
Okay. Certainly sounds like a very significant event. But Jamaica itself was elected to the Executive Council of the UNWTO as well. Does that enable you to set the agenda moving forward, as you say?
Well, this is important because what it does is to give us a place around the table so that the ideas, some of which would come from the conference, we would be able to continue to put forward and to campaign, so that in the end the results that we see can be had. But Jamaica's presence is also important for the Caribbean, because along with the Bahamas, both of us will be on the Executive Council and will be able to advance the agenda for Caribbean development through that meeting.
Okay, it's a very successful time for the destination as well. Recognised as the Caribbean's leading destination and the Caribbean's leading tourist board at the World Travel Awards. How important are those accolades for the destination?
Very important. In fact, these are accomplishments that we say with great humility, but with a lot of pride, because over the years Jamaica has been copying these major awards from the World Travel Awards as well as other institutions that offer recognition for outstanding service and performance. But the World Travel Awards is a premium designation, and we feel very excited about receiving these awards over the last 3-4 years. Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you in Jamaica in a few weeks.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you. And I understand too that we're looking at some other value added to the conference, which no doubt we will hear about a little later on. I'm excited about that too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.